Are there any roses left in your garden? Do you know something? You can hardly tell we cut any.
Oh, it's like a picture book from a fairy tale.
Actually, this arrangement reminds me of the illustrations in my favorite book when I was a child, The Secret Garden.
Oh, I remember that. I read that, yeah.
These are for the altar.
I never knew there were so many different kinds of roses. Oh, not that I know anything about flowers.
Well, my dear, it's your wedding day. Allow me to instruct you. Okay, the white ones there, those are called icebergs. And the little creamy ones with the pink blush, they're called sheer bliss.
Oh, and what are these peach ones?
Oh, they're my favorite. They're called Oceana. And there's Brigadoons and Perfect Moments.
Oh, I like that name.
Yeah, and Mikados.
Okay, enough. I can't remember this, but thank you.
Well, my roses bring me a lot of joy, and I'm very happy to share it with you.
They're absolutely beautiful.
Good.
Well, not as beautiful as you're going to be coming down the aisle. No one will even notice the roses.
Well, that's as it should be, right?
I don't know about that.
Well, I do.
We need more roses by the entryway.
Oh, Jessie and I will help.
Wait a second, you guys. Okay, you know, I mean, I was never one of those girls that sat around and planned her own wedding. I mean, I thought that was really kind of dumb. And after my first marriage, okay. But today, just having you all here and all of your love, I've never been so happy.
Well, you deserve it. You're giving Landview the most joyous day we've had here in ages.
Ain't it the truth?
And you, I don't even know how to begin to thank you.
How about starting with giving me a couple of grandchildren?
Well, let's not get too fast on that.
Well, I want them quick before I, get too old to enjoy them.
That'll never happen.
Just thank you for all of your love and your support, and for welcoming me into your family.
Into our family.
You know, it's not a good idea to return to the scene of the crime.
Yeah, well, we got some unfinished business.
Yeah, what, roasting another pig?
Not quite.
You're not gonna make them clean up after my own dad support.
Well, just look around you, man. I mean, it's pretty clean to me.
Hey, it's not bad.
Not bad. It's better than before the party.
You know what I'm saying? There's no more garbage, no more pig grease, you know what I'm saying?
All right, put him down. Come on.
Wait a minute, what is this?
Just sit steady. Come on.
Let's do this.
We thought that yesterday at the party wasn't exactly the best time to give you this. So. It's from all of us.
St. Joseph, man.
Yeah, it's the patron saint of married men.
Yeah, see, and since that's what you're about to be.
Yeah, see, now you'll have someone to watch over you while you're on your honeymoon in Puerto Rico.
Hey, not to mention 3 years law school in Berkeley.
Because we're not going to be there to do it for you. You guys...
I'll never take it off.
You like it?
Lovely, man. You have no idea how much I'm gonna miss you.
Oh, yeah. We had quite a night with Eli.
What did the doctor say?
Well, he's been off this medication for 48 hours, which means the viral load is building.
Which means what?
Which means wait and see. But he's cautiously optimistic. Please, sit down. And let's see, they checked him out at the hospital, and he took his medication, and they discharged him when he promised to keep taking it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, will he take it? That'll be Eli's decision.
Wow, this redefines a tough childhood.
Oh, yeah. I also met with the social worker, and because the mother has no relatives, he's going to be placed in the custody of, what is it, the County Children and Youth Agency.
Where is he now?
He's inside. He's asleep. Yeah. You can stay here until we find some foster care for him. But he needs more than that. He needs a permanent home, stability.
How can I help?
I don't know. I'm sure that he would need some legal backup.
I'm there.
Okay, and you can keep your ears open for some prospective parents.
For an HIV-positive 15-year-old?
How'd you like challenges?
Because I married Todd.
Thank him for his help.
You're surprised he has a heart.
I'm surprised that he was willing to open it up as much as he did. Did you see the sun?
I think Todd Manning is actually doing something good with his newspaper.
Don't believe it.
No, he's behind this kid with HIV.
Gotta be a catch.
Well, maybe Taya's helped him discover he has a heart.
She can't because he doesn't. Listen, I don't want to hear about Todd Manning. This is much too beautiful a morning.
After a fascinating and exacting evening.
As much as I enjoy the added excitement of the hammock, I sleep a lot better in this convertible bed.
Yeah. It's easier on the back. I'll give you that.
Of course, a real bed would be even easier.
Ah, this kid is some story. I mean, he's 15 years old. Most AIDS babies don't live that long.
Some kids are born with a determination to survive.
His mother just recently died of the disease. He never knew his father. He has at least 2 abusive stepfathers.
So much for the innocence of childhood.
And then he's born with this damn virus? I mean, how on earth does a kid deal with all that?
Children can survive all sorts of things.
You impress me as someone who's survived all sorts of things yourself.
No child should have to live through what I did.
Why don't you tell me about it?
We better start getting dressed, or else we're not going to make it down to Philadelphia, see Blair, and back in time for Antonio and Andy's wedding.
Oh, I think we have a few minutes.
Mel, Carlotta has been through an awful lot, and I want to be there to see her enjoy this beautiful day.
I agree with you completely, but you still haven't answered my question.
Not now.
Dorian, every time I ask you about your childhood, you either change the subject or you clam up.
Stop it, okay? Don't play investigative journalist with me.
Or you pick a fight. It's safe here. Here. It's safe now. You can tell me anything.
I know.
Good. Why don't we start with something easy?
We don't have time.
Where did you and your sisters grow up?
Ohio.
No. All right. You've told me that before. Can you be more specific?
Canton.
Canton?
Canton.
Home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Rah, rah.
The place where Yankee Thurman Munson crashed his plane. I mean, the baseball world lost a great catcher in that accident.
God rest his soul.
That is a sad place.
Not for the reason you mentioned.
Then why?
It's late, Mel.
Dorian, let me in. Tell me about Canton.
Canton is the place where my sisters were young and beautiful and vibrant. Just before they went mad.
That must be a hard memory.
It's also the place where we lived very happily until my parents were...
Or what? It's okay.
were killed in a plane accident.
Oh. A common thread. You know, for months after Muriel was killed, I couldn't help but wonder what it was like for her. The plane was flying at 10,000 feet. That means it fell for approximately 29 seconds. 29 seconds is a long time. I just wonder what was going through her mind.
I can tell you exactly. Her last thoughts were of you and of the children. There. You see, sometimes it's a good idea to keep the door to the past closed.
I don't know if I can.
I did. You can. And without the booze.
I think we better get going.
If we're going to get to see Blair. That's what I think.
Todd has many sides. I wish more people in Landview would realize that.
Yeah. You never stop, do you? Okay, well, maybe this will be a start.
But he's not the only one with intriguing surprises.
What do you mean?
You must have seen loads of cases like this.
Yeah.
So why'd you get personally involved with Eli?
We both love Alpha Man.
At 15, he's a hard placement, even without the HIV.
Couldn't care less. Because at 15, he deserves to spend at least a portion of his childhood in some kind of normalcy.
Normalcy? What's that?
Good question.
Or how about looking at some group homes, you know, kids his own age?
Hey, he would never survive in a place like that. I mean, he's much younger emotionally than his 15 years. He's so filled with hostility and I don't know, this kind of dysfunctional self-protection. No.
Adoption is a long shot. At least look at some homes.
No, I'd let him stay here before I do that.
I'll make some calls before the wedding.
Thank you.
Guess who's dressed ready for camp?
Hey, come here, champ. How are you, huh? Hey, tell me something, will you? Kelly, a good babysitter?
She stayed all night.
I know she did.
Good morning. River says you have to walk him to the bus.
Oh, he said that, did he? Did you? All right, is Eli up?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, let's go, champ. Off you go. Okay.
Here you go. See you later.
Okay.
See you at the wedding.
Okay, see you later.
See you there, too? Goodbye, Mrs. Manning. Hold it, Kelly.
Oh, it's breathtaking.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, all my friends. Come on.
Jesse, we have to go home and get dressed.
Oh, Mom, we have plenty of time.
All right, I will remind you of that later on.
Auntie, I can't wait to see you in your dress.
Now, Jessica.
Coming.
Bye.
See you later.
Thank you.
I promised I'd sit there at the diner. Okay.
Such a beautiful ride.
Okay, Debbie, ahorita.
I'm going to go home, get ready, and come back and help you with your dress.
Deal. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my God. The church, it's alive with anticipation.
So everything's set? You know, on my wedding day, just a few hours before the ceremony, my grandmother walked me around the church just like this.
Really?
Listen, she said, on a wedding day, all the souls of the departed members of the bride and groom's family gather in the church to give their blessings. And if you're very quiet, you can almost feel their presence.
I believe that my mother is here sharing this.
Oh, Oh, she is, I'm sure of it. And Diego, too. Diego? This is Andy. She loves Antonio, and he loves her, and they make each other very happy. We've raised a good son. And now we finally have that daughter that we always wanted. Por favor, watch over them.
Eight years ago, when my mother died, I thought nothing was ever going to fill that empty place. But I believe that she really is here, watching over me, because not only did she help me find a wonderful husband, but she saw to it that he had a mother that would embrace me as her own. I love you, Mama. I love you both.
I just wish you and Antonio weren't going so far away.
Oh, well, it's not that far away. We can call, we can write, and, you know, you can come there, too. Yeah.
Still 3 years?
It'll go by just like that.
Well, what if you have my first grandchild in California?
Well, then, you're going to have 9 months to get somebody to take over the diner and go out there. Oh, God.
Let's drop the attitude, Kelly. If you have something to say to me, say it.
Fine. Blair's regained her speech.
That's terrific.
She's back in rehab, working on her injuries from the accident.
That's wonderful. I'm sure you're very grateful for her recovery.
Oh, I am. But she'll most likely suffer from another stroke because when she finds out that Todd was awarded full custody of Star behind her back...
Blair wanted Todd to have Star when she was in rehab.
Oh. That was before she found out he tried to frame Patrick for bombing Guy's yacht?
You know, there was a time in my life when I would have listened to this, but not anymore. I'll see you.
You know what? Don't think the two of you are fooling anybody with your sham of a marriage.
I don't have to justify my marriage to you or anybody else.
Oh, please. Everybody knows that the only reason Todd married you is because Blair was set to divorce him. And you two had to look so good for your custody trial.
You don't know anything about me and Todd.
You are a fraud, Taya.
Listen, we worked together, and we discovered how well we understood each other. Marriage was inevitable.
And the timing was so convenient.
Todd wasn't the one who reopened the custody battle. Dorian did. And she's got no one to blame but herself for losing it.
Okay. Was it Dorian who set up Patrick for Guy's murder? Did she kidnap Star, burn down all those Shakespeare sets? Is she responsible for Blair's condition?
Not at all. She wasn't the one driving the other car.
That's not what I meant.
What's going on?
Nothing.
I was just leaving.
Did, River get off okay?
Singing on the bus.
Good. I'll see you at the wedding. Bye, Kelly. It was a lovely chat.
I missed the first half of the movie.
Don't be angry with me.
For what?
For being awful to her. Being spiteful and mean. It's because I want to focus this horrible anger that I have on anywhere but on myself.
This place could use some sprucing up. No, I think when we get to Landview, remind me to buy some potted plants. Oh, orchids.
Cymbidium, Phalaenopsis, Dendrobium, Orchidea.
You know what you're talking about.
I certainly do. As soon as we get back to Landview, we'll get some.
Where is she?
Well, don't panic. They said at the front desk she was just finishing up her physical therapy session.
I'm so grateful that Blair's recovered from her stroke and she's back here in rehab.
And? She'll be home in no time, at this rate.
Mel, it's really important that she doesn't have a setback, okay? And that's why I asked you to come here with me, because I want you to stop me if I start to blurt out something about the custody case.
All right, I'll try.
Okay. So your job is to, protect me from myself.
I don't know if that job's possible, but I'll take it.
Blair!
Hello, Dorian. You look beautiful, oh, Mel.
And you look beautiful and sound beautiful. That's more important. You didn't have any trouble saying my name. Oh, this is great.
One small step for a woman. Now,
Get out of your way.
yeah, get out of my way. I'm gonna, don't take it personally, but I really need to get back in bed.
Well, we had quite a workout, didn't we?
All you did was push the wheelchair.
So, are you up to some company?
Oh, absolutely. And I want to hear everything that's going on in Landview, okay? Everything.
We are on our way to Andy and Antonio's wedding.
Beginning with Star. How's she doing?
Star is just fine. She gets more adorable by the minute, more beautiful by the day, just like her mother.
You know what? She is what gets me through. I just focus on the day that I can get out of here and take Star home for good.
The important thing is that she's healthy now, and that's your goal, too, isn't it?
You know, I want you to file for custody right away. Now that I'm making my recovery, Judge Goldberg has to rule in my favor, right?
It might be best if we waited until you're back in Landview, just in case.
No, I want Star out of that penthouse and away from Todd now.
There are people who say that Todd is a very loving parent.
This isn't Dorian speaking.
Star does seem to love him, and she's crazy about that bird.
What's going on?
She doesn't love anybody, though, the way she loves her mommy.
Is something wrong here?
All right. Just tell her.
Tell me what?
Mel, this isn't what you're supposed to be here for.
Is something wrong with Star?
No, Star's fine.
It's different this time. She's asking.
What is it with you and the truth?
Dorian, Mel, come on.
Dorian, she asked you. Don't lie to her.
Lie to me about what?
Do you want me to tell her?
Please, you're scaring me now. Now tell me what it is.
I already reopened the custody case. And it backfired.
What do you mean? How?
The judge was not convinced that you would recover from the aphasia. And so she granted full custody of Star to Todd.
Well, you got to go back and you got to tell her that I'm fine.
We will. We will, as soon as you're well and out of here.
No, now, Dorian.
Judge Goldberg said that she would be happy to reopen the case as soon as you are completely recovered. Blair, that's why it's really important, honey, that you be able to walk into that courtroom.
God, I can't believe that this is happening. How did Todd persuade a judge to have full custody of Star?
He and Taya convinced the judge that he could provide a more stable family environment.
Well, he's more emotionally damaged than I am physically. Besides, he's a single parent.
Go ahead.
When your divorce was finalized, Todd married Taya.
Todd married Taya?
As soon as your divorce was finalized.
How was it finalized so quickly?
You asked me to file the papers before you had the stroke.
I remember, but...
Todd didn't contest it.
Of course not. Played right into his little scheme to get Star away from me.
Honey, if I had known which way this thing was headed, I would have waited.
How could the judge fall for such an obvious mean scam?
I don't know that she did. She didn't have any choice.
Well, we've got to get her to change her mind.
We will, as soon as you get out of here.
Now, Judge Goldberg said that she would reopen the case if I made a full recovery.
Mel always insists I tell the truth.
Were those her exact words?
She was very specific.
She said that she regretted that you were not there so that she could hear you at the hearing.
See, the judge didn't seem very happy with the decision, Blair.
Well, then a full recovery. It's what it's gonna be.
Well, that's cause for pretty good motivation.
You have no idea. I wish I could go back in time and not get in that car that night.
You can't.
How am I going to make this up to everybody and Blair?
Community service, that's a good start.
That isn't going to change what she thinks.
No. You don't know that.
When she came out of the coma, she didn't know who anybody was. And she couldn't even speak coherently. Her eyes landed on me. And I smiled. But she gave me this look that said, I may not know anything else, but I know who you are, and I know what you did.
You know, when I was about,
Andrew, I don't want to hear a story.
Hey. When I was about 7 or 8 years old, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I saw a vampire bat, scared to death. I froze with fear. I made myself not speak. I waited all night. When the sun came up, I realized it was just a model airplane.
What I saw in her eyes was no imagination. She's not going to forgive me.
Forgive yourself first.
Yeah, right.
Penance. Community service. That's what it's all about. Working off the guilt.
It's not going to help with Blair.
In time, the two of you will find your way back to each other.
Andrew, how much time?
I can't tell you that. But in the meantime, just concentrate on what a great job you're doing over at the community center.
Those kids actually make me feel like I'm not all that bad.
You got to teach me to talk to those teenagers.
If it wasn't for those kids, I think I'd go crazy.
Oh, stupid watch woke me up.
Well, that means it's either time for pills or food. Which is it?
It's pills, yeah. Got it.
He's got to take his medicine and his food at exactly the right time. This watch has 5 different alarms to remind him.
Yep. No room for mistakes.
No room for mistakes. Doctors explain it like Star Trek.
Oh, not that stupid Star Trek story again. Come on.
Look, the Klingons are constantly scanning the Enterprise, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And they are trying to find the code to break through the protective shield. But as long as he stays on the regimen, the Federation is safe. If he goes off it, and the Klingons discover even one number in that sequence, the genetic code is broken.
So, you have a whole intergalactic war going on inside of you?
Yeah. Cool, huh?
Did you take the pills?
Yeah, I took the pills.
What next?
I don't know. You tell me.
Your disease.
Food. So I can take the other pills in an hour.
Good. How would you like to go to a wedding?
It'd be a slamming party.
You mean with, like, cake and stuff?
Yeah, and then hot music.
I don't want to do something dumb like that.
I'll take that as a yes.
Well, what do you have to wear?
Leave it to Kelly to worry about your clothes.
Well,
I got clothes, okay? I got clothes.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna tell you something. I think that this party is gonna be slamming, and I think you're gonna have an awesome time.
Whatever.
All right, okay, what kind of clothes do you like? Do you like retro, funky, street?
I don't know. I just dress.
All right, then you leave the wardrobe to me.
Okay, it's safe. No sign of Antonio.
This is a silly old custom.
The groom can't see the bride before the wedding.
Why?
Because
Why?
Because it's bad luck.
Why?
Oh, Abuelita, where's Thea?
She was late being born and for everything since.
Antonio says the same thing about me.
Well, she'll be here soon, I'm sure.
So, old Lambview is excited about this wedding.
It's going to be as beautiful as the bride.
Yes. But nobody talks about the man that Thea married.
Oh, Todd Manning is handsome and wealthy and in his own way completely...
Silence can say more than words.
Abuela, I'm sorry, I'm late.
If you were on time, how would I know it was my Thea?
I love you.
I love you.
What is it?
There's a darkness in your eyes.
Oh, it's probably just mascara.
Not mascara.
Well, I am tired.
I know what I see. Well, tell me about your new husband. You don't like me to look at you?
Andy.
I gotta go get my dress.
Oh, you know, I think I still have time to get my nails done.
Hey.
So, that leaves us.
Look, I know what you think. You know, Todd and I just met. It was so sudden. We didn't tell anyone. We didn't invite anyone. But there's a connection, Abuela. Honestly, we understand each other on so many levels. We intrigue each other. We challenge each other. Todd has so much to offer, and he's very wealthy. You know, he'll be able to give me everything I've always wanted. I'll never have to live in the basement again.
I hear a lot of words there. I don't hear love. Now I understand why I was not invited to the wedding.
No, that's not it at all.
So, when do I meet my new grandson-in-law? This afternoon?
Well, Todd won't be at the church. He's got a problem with organized religion.
Oh, he prefers disorganized religion?
He'll be at the party.
Good. He and I can have a nice chat.
Okay, I talked to the curate, and I told him we have a few errands to run. I'm taking you over to Logan's department store. We're going to pick you up a nice blue blazer, maybe a blue Oxford button-down shirt, some chinos, loafers. You'll look aces.
I don't think so. Hello?
What?
This is a street wedding in East Lambview, not a frat party at Penn.
Excuse me. The operative word here is wedding.
Okay. There are some donations for Goodwill. I took a look through them. Okay?
Goodwill.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right?
All right.
It's got a lot of nice things. Try this on.
Try it on.
Yes, it looks incredible. Okay? Now this is fat.
Fat? Where did you learn to speak like this?
What do you think?
It's not bad. I guess I can wear them.
You? These? Are you kidding? It's fly. Now do the babe a favor and try them on.
If I have to.
Hey, get yourself a cheese sandwich. On the way through the kitchen, you need some fatty food so you can take your medicine in about an hour, huh? Okay. Fat. Slamming. Mm-hmm. You really got away with teenagers, I have to say that.
Well, this one's different. This one breaks my heart.
Yo, Chris, you up here? I've been looking all over for you. We got to get dressed and get to church. Guess not. Goodbye, East Lambview.
the judge wants a full recovery.
What are you doing? Where are you
That's
going?
what she's going to get. I'm going to get my daughter back.
Well, be careful.
Todd is a monster, and any woman that would marry him just to keep my daughter away from me, to get my daughter, is just as dangerous. I want to go back to physical therapy, please.
You just came from a very intense session.
Are you going to take me, or am I going to have to wheel myself? Get out of the way.
Blair!
I'll take you.
Honey, this is insane. This is...
Wait. You may not believe this, but it was very important to tell her.
You're right. I don't believe it. No good can come of that much truth.
Was Carlotta's grandmother right? Are you all here to give me your blessings? I am so sorry. I'm late. First the nail polish smudge and then this little clippy thing. I had no... And you can tell me to shut up because I know this is your wedding. You look beautiful.
Not half as beautiful as you will when we finish with you.
Come on. Wait. The next time that we're standing here, it's going to be filled with people, and I'm not even going to see them. I'm not going to notice the flowers or the candles or anything. All I'll be able to see is my Antonio. Unless he changes his mind and he leaves because you're so late. Come on. Now, you know, I'm always the one that's late. He's always early. He'll probably be waiting there for like an hour all dressed and ready to go.
Is anybody in there? The door's locked. Damn. My luck cannot be that bad. Anybody? Is anybody down there? I'm knocked on the roof. Tony, what are you doing? Chris, man. Whatever you do, don't let that door... Don't what? Shut. Don't tell me. Okay? I won't.